What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some news concerning Oscar Valdez. If you guys haven't heard by now, Oscar Valdez's A-sample test shows positive result for a prohibited central nervous system stimulant, sources say. Wow. Via Mike Coppinger, Oscar Valdez's A-sample tested positive for phentermine, a central nervous stimulant prohibited by the Voluntary Anti-Doping Association, multiple sources told ESPN. Valdez is scheduled to defend his WBC 130-pound title against Robson Conceição on September 10th in Tucson, Arizona. A top-ranked boxing on ESPN+. The WBC will hold a video conference meeting Wednesday with Valdez's attorney, Pat English, along with officials from Top Rank and Pascua Yaqui Tribe Athletic Commission, sources said. A ruling is expected thereafter. That commission sanctions very few fights annually, but since this bout falls under its jurisdiction and within its reservation, its participation is needed on Wednesday. Now, Top Rank declined to comment, as did Valdez's manager, Frank Espinosa. The WBC president, Mauricio Suleiman, the VADA founder, Margaret Goodman, didn't return a phone call either. Wow. VADA informed involved parties of the test result on Sunday. Sources said the test was conducted as part of the WBC's clean boxing program. Now get this. I personally have given athletes phentermine. I know what it does. It is very powerful. It is like methamphetamines. Victor Conte served in time in prison, pleading guilty to conspiracy to distribute performance-enhancing drugs before founding Snack, a sports nutrition company. He said, "You know why it's a performance-enhancing drug? Because it's a central nervous stimulant." He added, "It accelerates your heart rate. It gives you energy. It gives you endurance. It gives you stamina. It makes it easier to breathe. Your training time to exhaustion would be much longer." When fighters enroll in VADA, as Valdez did, they are notified that there is no distinction between the competition, in competition and out of competition. A list of banned substances, phentermine, is on it and are sent to the fighter. The VADA considers phentermine a banned substance in competition, but not out of competition. The in-competition period begins at 11:59 p.m. the day before the fight and extends to the post-fight testing. However, VADA tests for all prohibited substances at all times. Let me counterpunch. This is a problem, okay? Now, this is something that Victor Conte has gave his 2 cents on, right? He's gave his 2 cents on what he's given people, why it's a performance-enhancing drug, and the question you ask yourself is the same question you ask yourself with other fighters. How long have you been taking it? You know, you tested positive for it. It didn't show how much you were tested positive for. It was just in your system. So who knows how you were doping or whatnot, which it didn't matter, because when you're a part of the VADA with WBC, they can test it any time, and they popped them. I think what happens with these fighters, they take something anyway. Okay, I've heard good friends say, hey, all of them are doping. But at the end of the day, I think that they look at a certain algorithm pattern of how they do test. And let's say they test on March, then June, then another time in August, then in the end of October. So they probably pretty much do what they need to, or do what they want to do between those times, which it does, that by itself is malicious, because you're just trying to get away with shit that you know you don't supposed to be doing. Now, it probably makes them feel better or whatever, and gives them more energy. But that's exactly what they're supposed to do. That's exactly why they're illegal, because you're supposed to do that all on your own. That's what hard work, dedication is about. So without the cheating, without extra things that you need, okay. I just find it strange. Is Michael Conti is, you want a guy that went to jail for distributing performance-enhancing drugs and banned substances. Now he has a nutrition vitamin company. You know what I mean? Like, why would you want to go there with that guy? But anyway, that's just my, snack. I guess, whatever. I guess you would know where not to go, But what does this really reflect on Oscar Valdez? Mr. Oscar Valdez, right? What does this reflect? This reflects that circle of winners, don't it? Think about it. You think about Oscar Valdez, positive. Canelo Alvarez, positive. Remember, he tested positive back at 17? 18? Yeah, 16, 17? No. Yeah, 17, I think, right? So he tested positive for clenbuterol. Then you got Andy Ruiz. Then you got Frank Sanchez. Who else do you have? So half of that circle of winners with the Reynosos have tested positive. Am I missing anybody? Well, yeah, you got Ryan Garcia. So he's still there. So 40% of the people in your camp have been tested positive. So that's 2 out of 5, right? That's what that's reflecting. That makes them look bad. No one's commenting because no one wants to do this, and he has his manager and this, that, and the other. But you're responsible for whatever goes in your body. But the thing is, here's the thing: if he says he didn't know it was going into his body by taking something else with this in it, some minute amount, that meant he's always been doing that. So you could say, well, hey, I did it last time and then you didn't test positive, so I don't know. I did the same thing that I always done. Well, if you've done the same thing you've always done that. So you are, I don't know. That you got to then ask yourself, well, how did it test positive this particular time versus the other times, right, in the past? So I don't think that this is a good look for Valdez. He makes that whole circle of Reynosos in that gym look bad. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, Canelo did that back in the day. He did that. I mean, but he had, clenbuterol beef. I'm a Mexican. I like eating my Mexican food. And that's in it because they put it in the beef. Okay? But this here, he doesn't have a way to say, hey, this is what happened. I'm interested to know what's going to happen. What the explanation is, but it's always, I don't know. I didn't do it. Wasn't me. I don't know how I got there. But it doesn't matter at the end of the day. But it also shows good things about VADA, that they do pop people that are popular, that have the money. Because if you can pop Canelo Alvarez, you can pop anybody. Let's just be real. I mean, these guys they're pragmatists when it comes to the job. They don't give a shit who you are and what type of money that you make unless someone comes to them with a bag or something like that. Hey, let me see that sample. You can take this sample instead of that sample. That type of stuff. But at the end of the day, I feel that it's a good thing. The clean boxing program should be implemented in all sanctioning bodies. I think that should be the case. And like he said, there is no difference from in competition or out of competition. So that should tell you by itself, there's no way out. But then again, why would it be? You wouldn't want someone juicing up but then you're ready to train and you're all juiced up to train. You know what I mean? Dude, I've been on that clenbuterol for a while. I'm stuck. I'm ready to get it. And then then you cycle off of it. Like, no. I mean, it should be the same year round. It doesn't matter if you're fighting or not. So, again, this looks bad for Oscar. I don't know what they're going to rule. I'm interested to see what they do with Mauricio and all. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Oscar Valdez testing positive for phentermine. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunched. Peace.